Oh, if we must. Oh, that hurts so much. Beginning, I'm thinking Wednesday. Well, I won't have to look at this anymore. This is why I like to wear the cap when I do this. Plus, today was a cash day.
What's happening Wednesday?
Oh, I'm bringing in some better cameras on Wednesday.
Is lighting coming with said
Yes.
cameras? We're going to have special lighting?
We're going to have up lighting.
Oh, my
Instead
goodness.
of down lighting, because this fluorescent stuff drives me nuts. I feel like a French fry in a McDonald's bin.
On the Instagram story, Tumbleweed used some uplighting for the Halloween one. Do you remember Tumbleweed?
Oh, yeah.
It was very interesting, the lighting that Tumbleweed used in
Yeah.
yesterday's story. Is it still up, Mike?
24 hours are gone. It's
That's
So,
always
Tumbleweed, you've got today, the Monday, and Tuesday to play with the different filters, because he keeps asking about the new filters. So you got, and then it's over. Then you'll be running the software for the cameras.
Do you really believe it'll be installed Wednesday?
I'm
Because
hoping
usually
so.
when we bring equipment in, it's minimum of 8 to 10
Well,
months
Rob
before
and
it's installed.
Yeah, Rob and I are setting this up.
All right.
So
There's a
Rob-
stack of computers in the back
Yes.
room that have been there now for 2 years.
Yes.
They've not. One of them is mine.
I don't
One
know
of
if
them's
you
supposed to
know
have been
that.
installed in my office back in 2017. We haven't gotten to it yet.
I don't know if you knew this, but the FedEx guy who delivered those computers passed away last week.
Oh, that is
That's
sad.
how long ago. it
Very
was.
tragic.
Wow.
Yeah. They're burying him Wednesday in a box. Hey, it's Monday show today. A FedEx box is a casket. You know, I'm surprised. I bet you we have those. When you absolutely positively want to be in heaven, tomorrow.
Oh, you put the address of heaven on it.
And the great thing about the camera, as I'm told, is that we're going to be able to bring it up on one screen, so Tumbleweed won't have to switch back and forth.
But it'll
We
be like
can
a
see
split
the-
screen with one on
Yeah.
you and one on me.
I know you'll miss seeing the back of these monitors whenever Tumbleweed switches back and forth. Get a shot of the monitors, right? See, there's nothing in the studio
It's almost
aesthetically
Oh,
pleasing.
we're supposed to like do that.
Oh.
I think
Oh.
I think we're paid to do that at some point.
Okay. I need to go to Palmetto State Armory too. I think I'm still going to. I haven't heard. I think I'm still going to the shootout, Lexington County shootout for the Sheriff's Department next Friday.
I mean, you're part of the Lexington County Sheriff's Department too? I thought
I'm
you were
not on their
Richland County.
foundation. They haven't invited me on their foundation
Oh.
for good reason. But I'm not sure they're going to let me shoot. I might be out there, I don't know, with a potato gun. That's all they give me. That's pretty funny, shooting skeet with a potato gun. That'd be good. All right, now, Monday on the Morning Rush, we got a moral dilemma. We'll deal with that at 6:30 or 6:15.
6:15, and it is a dilemma for her. Her dad has been divorced for about 8 years. He's finally found love and let his baby girl know, I'm getting married again. It's on such and such a date. She said, oh my gosh, Dad, that's my best friend's wedding as well. I'm supposed to be a bridesmaid in that and everything already. It's like, well, of course you're going to tell her you can't. You're going to come to my wedding.
Right, it's her dad.
It's my dad. We're family.
I don't understand where the dilemma comes
But I'm
from.
already committed to be a bridesmaid in my best friend's wedding.
That's a dilemma for the bride, because
And
she's got to find somebody else now.
But what? Her dad's already been married.
Look,
She wasn't at that wedding, but
I wonder how many damn dance recitals he went to for her, all those things that he did for her, and on his wedding day.
well, you told me it's never about the dude. It's all about the bride. I learned that at your feet. It's not
That's
his
true.
day.
Suddenly I'm in a dilemma. I'm in a trick bag over here dancing, trying to stick up for you, but suddenly I ran out of argument. We'll talk about that Monday at 6:15. You can chime in. The number's 978-9267. Maybe this has got to have happened to people before. There are only so many Saturdays, especially we just passed up the bye week. There are a lot of weddings on bye week for Gamecock football season.
Yeah.
So there had to be some conflicts there.
Well, I think this one is next year sometime. So
Okay.
we have some time to work it out. And maybe, would you ask your dad, look, I've already committed. Could you just not move it to another weekend? Like,
Yeah.
you know, you're saying it's going to happen in next April. Why can't you make it next May?
Or if it's in the same town, could you move it up? Would you do a brunch? We do a first thing and then a brunch, and then I could leave right after that, go to my friend's wedding.
Could we do it like a Moonies ceremony where you
Yeah.
get married together?
Can we do a
we have
double?
everybody there?
Yeah. Could I really impose on everybody and ask, could this be a double wedding where you marry your new wife and my best friend's going to use this?
Or maybe the surprise of all surprises, her dad is marrying her best friend. And she hasn't found that out yet. Woo! That's going to be hot.
That's good. I hope that's what happens. All right, so we got that coming down. And what else we got? With several things we talked about. The kids' sleep thing fascinates me. I don't know.
The majority of children are not getting enough sleep, but that's because, according to doctors, kids are supposed to get 9 hours of sleep. So 9 hours, meaning if they're getting up at, 6? What time do you get up nowadays to go to school?
Well,
When
that's
I was a
part of
kid,
the
it was
problem
like,
with this.
school started later. I used to
Yeah.
start school at like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Well, the doctors will also tell you by the time you turn, I guess when you reach puberty or shortly thereafter, your sleep pattern changes. Where for the best for you physically is to sleep later.
Mm-hmm.
That's why for a long time doctors were saying high school should really start at like 11:30, 12 o'clock.
I said the same thing about the morning show here.
Yes.
About 11:30, noon, we'd be
Right.
so much funnier.
If we get everybody to agree to go to work at noon, then Kelly and I can be on from like 8 to noon.
Yeah, well, 8 to noon. I'm thinking more like 9 to 1.
9 to 1?
Yeah, that'd be better.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll make that a group effort. Let's see if we can push South Carolina's workday back to noon to, we work noon to 7?
Oh, I love it.
Noon to 7 would be good. We don't have to go to lunch, right? And you got to go to dinner right after. That's 7 hours.
Well, you'd be lunch at that point, I guess. It'd be dinner.
You just eat an early lunch
Okay.
or a brunch.
All right. We Mattress Mac, who we introduced you to last week, is the guy who owns the mattress stores or whatever in Houston. He has a promotion called the Win It All promotion, where if the Astros win the World Series and you bought a mattress at $3,000 or more in his store during that promotion, he'll refund your money.
That's a great deal.
Now, the Astros won it in 2017,
Yeah.
and he took it in the shorts. He lost $13 million that year.
Wow.
And he figured, well, I'll just keep running the promotion because what are the chances the Astros are going to win it again?
Right.
Right? And then next thing you know, the Astros are in the World Series again. So he's kind of been making headlines the last few days trying to make bets to cover his bet.
You got to hedge your bet.
He hedged his bet. He ended up losing, I think, about $12 million this year. But he doesn't have to refund the money on the mattresses. He just lost $12 million on the hedge bets.
Yeah, he was afraid he was going to lose the mattress money, so he went and lost $12 million. He would have been. He was only $1 million better, right? Only $1 million. Like you and I wouldn't take that.
Oh, absolutely. But he's also, I think he said he did more sales this year as
How
well.
much damn money we making selling mattresses? I know we got a mattress store in every corner in Columbia, South Carolina. Plus, you got the Casper mattresses coming in. How many mattresses, or what are we doing to mattresses in my state? Because we're churning through them.
Well, it's like they tell you what you're supposed to replace them every 7, 8 years now.
Yeah.
To me, that seems insane. Every 7 years, I'm supposed to get a new mattress.
Right.
But that's what they're. I guess that they recommend it. It's kind of like we have another commercial on a bunch of our iHeart stations. I won't say for who, but they say that if you're running an air conditioning and HVAC system
Yeah.
that's more than 10 years old, it's on borrowed time.
Yes.
Like, 10 years is all I'm supposed to get out of this? That's it.
That's
Otherwise,
all.
you got to set it on fire and get another $9,000 system. Well, it used to be that your HVAC system would run 20, 25 years. It used to be that your mattress
I think
lasted
it depends on,
30 years.
Yeah, well, your air conditioning unit is going to run pretty much the same every year, because you live in the same place. Temperature is going to be variable and only slightly, but you figure your mattress. I mean, what are we doing on this thing? Some people spend a whole lot more time on their mattress. I know a girl they used to call it the cherry-breasted mattress thrasher. I'm not sure exactly
What in the
why
world?
that was the case, but I don't know what you're doing. Maybe that's what it is, personal usage of your mattress. And all I know is we spend a lot of money on mattresses in this town, in this state, and others.
Well, I spent a lot of money. Not really. I got it as a promotion. But I love the mattress that I got. They're no longer a sponsor of the show, so I probably shouldn't say their name. But
Same one I'm sleeping on.
yeah, you got the one that goes up and down and everything.
No,
Oh man,
I got ripped off on that.
I got the $12,000 deal.
I know you did.
And I remember thinking, they told me that one, when I was picking that one out, they were like, this is going to last 20 years. And I was like, really?
Yeah.
And I was like, that's fantastic. And then I started thinking, I am going to be so spoiled by this mattress.
Right.
When I'm 70, there's no way I can afford to replace this thing.
Right.
So I'm trying to
It's
soak
supposed to
it
last a
up.
lifetime, though.
Well, he told me 20 years.
Okay.
He said, this is a very special mattress. 20 years is what you should get out of it. And I've had it for like 3, and I love it. I mean, it's my
I know.
favorite place to be in the house.
I
is
would
in that
buy
mattress.
another one of those mattresses if I needed to, but I really had. See, I got stung on that. Tumbleweed had this happen to him. He didn't enter the competition yesterday for the costume contest. because he didn't want to win the trip because he didn't want to pay taxes on it. That's why you didn't enter, and you didn't win. But now you don't have to pay the taxes. But remember, we initially were going to have to pay tax on our bed.
Yeah, the company came back when they found out that because you basically, if we get something as part of the promotions that we're working on, then we basically have to pay 40% of the value of said item. So for the $12,000 mattress, I had like a $5,500 bill.
Exactly.
Which was rather shocking when I was presented with it. Like,
yes.
I owe $5,500 today.
Right.
Okay,
so I was
interesting.
thinking, well, why am I going to spend $5,000 on a mattress? Because I already have one of theirs. This is going to be an upgrade.
Yeah.
And then they somehow they reversed that ruling.
Well, no, what happened was the company was the promotion for said we will pay it for the employees.
That's right.
So then they stroked the check and they said we got to find out what they will owe on top of it. So like if we pay another $5,000 for Kelly, that also goes towards taxes.
Right.
So we want to cover whatever the additional taxes would be.
Yeah.
So basically I got $18,000 worth of promotional value paid into by this company 3.5 years ago, and I really appreciate it.
I know. Well, I was getting off my new one until the beginning of the year because I didn't want to take the tax hit. They're going to put the tax hit on my paycheck a week before Christmas. I'm like, I'm not paying $5,000. So
the worst thing that ever happened
in between times, I was totally left out of the deal because the sponsorship went away.
Yeah.
So I never got my $12,000 bed.
Well, the worst one that ever happened to me was years ago when I was working at a radio station. They told me if I took a different position with the radio station, which I didn't want that position. Basically, it was they were forcing me into it. You'll get a $5,000 raise.
Yeah.
Or you stay where you're at, and we cut you to 3 talk breaks an hour. And I was like, oh, all right, well, I'll take the promotion that I didn't want. So I get that, and then in my first paycheck, I'm looking at it, there's no raise in there. And I go and talk to the business manager, and she's like, I don't know anything about a raise. And I go and talk to the general manager, and she's like, we don't have any money in the budget for a raise. Why would your boss tell you that? I'm like, I don't know, but that's what they told me. And so she said, well, why don't you take the $5,000 in trade? What do you need? And I had just moved into a new place, and I said, well, I could use some furniture. Go to so-and-so's furniture store. Tell them pick out $5,000 on us. I said, this is awesome. All right, and I go and I pick out all the coolest stuff from 1989 or whatever the year was, and I bring it all in. I got it decked out like a Don Johnson Miami Vice vibe going there. And about, I don't know, maybe 2-3 months later, I got a different job. So I'm moving, and I said to the business manager, well, hey, just mail me my final paycheck. And I had a ton of appearances and stuff on that one. This was going to be one of my best paychecks I ever had back in those days. Mail it to me at my new station. Well, about a month goes by, I don't have that check. I called down there, and he goes, oh, yeah, there's been a problem. You didn't tell me about the trade. And I said, oh, what? Yeah, I had some trade. He goes, well, we had to tax all that. And then we had to put out all the money that you had on your final paycheck into that to be taxed again. That knocks you in a whole other tax bracket. Yeah. You end up owing us like $3,000.
Right.
What the what? I owe you $3,000? Act like you never got a hold of me. I was on the run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on top of that, right after that, he got his new orders from his boss, and it went to 6 talk breaks an hour. So he was working double. Hey, wow, we got way the heck off track, but it's been fun.
That was
We're going to wrap this up. All right, we'll see you Monday. Well, we'll see you again Monday, talking about Tuesday, but we'll talk to you Monday on the program. 978-9267 on the Morning Rush.